woman found dead inside her Chambers County apartment. Why police are investigating it as a possible crime scene, and why investigators have all options on the table.
I said, this girl right here you're sticking up for has everything to do with it. And that's when she decided she needed to go in Ben's apartment and change clothes.
Plus, an update in a crime case out of Harris County. The new charges facing Teresa Balboa in the death of 5-year-old Samuel Olson.
The Olympics will go on in Tokyo, but not entirely as normal. Why organizers say spectators will not be allowed to view the world's largest sporting event in person.
As you can see, it's going to be really different, and so it'll be really entertaining, and obviously, interacting with gators, that's going to be really cool.
And an Olympic-style event like no other in the country. How the Bow Olympics are adding a Cajun flair to local sports competitions that you'll only find here in Southeast Texas. It's Friday morning, and you're up with Daybreak.
Daybreak starts right now with Tracy Kinnick, Nick Canizales, and meteorologist Jeff Gerber.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for waking up with us. It's Friday morning, July 9th, and we're excited to have you along with us here on 12 News Daybreak. A little bit of clouds out there, but we're told the weekend's going to look better,
That's
Nick.
right. Look at the temperature outside, mid-70s. And, we're putting everything and all of our eggs in one basket with Jeff because, we're hoping the weekend looks a little bit better than probably, during the week?
Yeah, the last 3 weeks.
Tell us some good news.
The last couple of months, I don't know. Seems like it hasn't stopped raining. Looks like we have some showers out there this morning. We're expecting about a 50-60% coverage of scattered rain again today. As we take a closer look at radar, you can see a couple of heavy downpours on the north end of Sabine Lake. One of those right around Port Arthur. A couple of those showers right along I-10 between Beaumont and Orange. So if you're trying to get over into, Vidor, heading over to Orange, you're going to be running into a couple of showers here and there. And then the heavy stuff is really down to our south and west. You can see Chambers County almost covered in rainfall. Some heavy rains just to the west there of Winnie. Those are drifting off towards the north and northwest, so really not expecting that batch of heavy rain to move through our area. But we are expecting some scattered rain throughout the day. We'll go with low rain coverages through, say, mid-morning, and then they'll ramp up to about 50, close to 60%, I think, through the afternoon. Temperatures today into the lower to middle 80s with southeasterly winds at 5 to 10. As we mentioned, the weekend's looking pretty good as far as rain chances. We'll look at that 7-day forecast for you in just a little bit.
Well, developing this morning out of Chambers County, a pregnant woman was found dead inside her apartment.
Yeah, Chambers County Sheriff's deputies received a call from her family after they hadn't heard from her in 10 days. She had also missed an appointment to be induced so she could have her baby. Now, deputies went out to Silverwood at Hackberry Creek Apartments to investigate. That's along FM 3180 just south of I-10. Now, they found her body, and investigators believe that she had been dead for quite a while, but did not specify exactly how long. Now, 12 News was on the scene last night as investigators were going in and out of the apartment. The sheriff says that his office is treating it as a possible crime because the people who should have called it in to report it didn't. As of this morning, officials have not released her name. The woman's body will be taken to Beaumont for an autopsy, and we'll update you as we learn more.
In Houston, police there are investigating a deadly shooting at the downtown Houston Aquarium. 2 people were killed, another injured. It happened just after 8 last night inside the restaurant. Police say the suspect shot a man and a woman before turning the gun on himself. The 2 men died at the scene. The woman was rushed to the hospital after being shot in the leg. And we continue to follow the death investigation as well of little Samuel Olson this morning. He's the 5-year-old little boy whose body was found in a Jasper motel room back in June.
Murder charges finally filed against the woman accused of killing him. Our Kara Willis has been following this case, and she has the very latest on the developments.
Teresa Balboa, the woman charged in connection with Samuel Olson's death, is sitting in a Harris County jail. She has been charged with capital murder in the case. Court documents say Balboa hit Samuel with a blunt object on or around May 12th. More than 2 weeks later, documents say Balboa called police to report the boy missing. Then on June 1st, his body was found in a Jasper motel. Texas EquiSearch founder Tim Miller, who helped search for the boy, says he suspected Balboa since the beginning.
And after she did the interview with the news, I told her, I said, Teresa, now you've lied to the entire world. I said, this girl has everything to do with it.
Miller believes the pressure he put on Balboa during the search is what forced her to run away with Sam's body.
She went in Ben's apartment and she says, hey, you know what, we got to get out of here. There's too much heat going on. She went in and changed clothes, of course, and then it was shortly after that she disappeared.
At this point, the Harris County District Attorney's Office said they have not determined if they will seek the death penalty in this case. Today, Samuel's mother, Sarah Olson, is planning to speak publicly on the new charge. Her family says they are planning a private memorial service for Samuel for this weekend. Kara Willis, 12 News.
Well, nearly a week after this 26-year-old was attacked in a Nederland park, his family sat down with our Amelia White to share his story. Relatives say the beating left him in the hospital with serious injuries to both sides of his face. You know, it's been a traumatic week as they try to answer the biggest question. Why? Why would somebody attack a man with special needs?
Yeah, there's no reason why anybody ever should, right? And police say the person responsible, they believe, is a teenager. Now, Keaton's family says the hardest part for them to stomach is that so far nobody has faced accountability. 12 News reporter Amelia White explains how the family wants some answers.
Dornbos Park. It's a place Keaton dolls love to visit.
This park was a safe place, and he came here to pretty much communicate with everybody.
Caden Taylor says now his cousin Keaton fears this place.
He's like very shaken up. Like he can't sleep at night. He's steady, like thinking somebody's after him.
Dawes, a 26-year-old man with special needs, was attacked a week ago at the rec center in Nederland. The attack landed him in the hospital with serious injuries.
They thought they were going to have to wire his jaw. They ended up inserting plates inside of his mouth.
Police say the suspect is a 14-year-old teenager who was visiting a relative in the area. The attack started off as a verbal disturbance, according to Nederland Police Chief Gary Porter.
He means no harm. Even though he does come up to you and talk to you, it's no harm.
Taylor says all his family wants is for the teenager responsible for the attack to be held accountable.
And what we want, for the most, for our family is that kid to face some sort of consequence from his action, because he should know right from wrong.
Chief Porter says the investigation is still ongoing, but they plan to send this case off to the DA's office.
Once we get done with the investigation and it does look like it's a prosecutable case, what we'll do is we'll bring the case to the Jefferson County District Attorney's office, and they'll refer it most likely to their person that they had, or their unit that does juvenile prosecution.
In the meantime, Taylor says it'll be tough for Dawes to return to his safe place, Dornbos Park.
I think it's going to be really hard for the first half, but I think for right now he will not be coming back out here for a while.
Now, Dawes was released from the hospital yesterday after a successful surgery, but they say his recovery will be a long process, and the family is now asking for you to keep him in your prayers.
Rain on radar this morning, scattered through the triangle. Looks like rain chances going to be up there around 50-60% today, but come down for the weekend. We'll have that for you in just a few minutes. 6:11 on this Friday morning. Temperatures once again starting off in the 70s. Lower 70s up towards Jasper at 73, and then 74 through Kirbyville, Woodville for this morning. 75 in Silsbee. Upper 70s around the triangle, from 77 in Orange, 77 in Port Arthur, and 78 here in Beaumont. Mostly cloudy skies outside right now, at least here around the triangle. We'll go over to the Horseman's Western Store right there next to I-10 in Orange, Texas. Currently showing 75 on our Roofing 911 Live Skycam network. Humidity at 92%, and winds out of the southeast at about 4 miles per hour. There are some scattered showers out there. Pretty quiet right now up towards the lakes. There might be a little bit of a light sprinkle, light rain shower, say from Newton over into parts of Beauregard Parish, right along on 190 there. But most of the activity is down here around the triangle, heading over into parts of Chambers County. You can see if some scattered rain just maybe in between Beaumont and Vidor, and that stretches down southern parts of Orange County back over towards Bridge City, and then a little band of some rain looks like it might be heading towards the Horseman Western Store. Also another little heavy downpour near Mauriceville, and some scattered showers kind of splitting Lumberton up there, one on the east side, one on the west side. And then you can't help but notice this heavy rain south of 90 around the Winnie area, and that's going northward, so that could clip parts of southern Hardin County, or maybe the western sections of Hardin County. This is drifting off towards the north and northwest, so it could get a little bit of heavy rainfall there. But if you're traveling out of Beaumont, maybe leaving in the next half an hour or so, you're going to run into some of that heavy rain as you get out towards the west there, so be ready for that. Or if you're going down I-10, as soon as you get to Winnie and you're heading west, you're going to be running into some of that heavy rain here over the next hour or so. You can see that area of low pressure still spinning down around South Texas. That's pumping in the moisture. Heaviest rain from Houston off towards that area of low pressure, and then we see some lighter showers out towards the Gulf of Mexico working their way in towards us. Now, we will see a couple of heavy downpours, but I don't think we're going to see widespread heavy rain like we're showing here on Futurecast. We'll see a couple of heavy downpours here and there, but most of the activity is going to be scattered, moderate to light rain throughout the day. We'll get up into the 80s. For this evening, we'll be in the 80s for most of the evening, and then overnight, we'll drop off into the 70s. Off and on rain throughout the day. We might even see a few breaks where it's more off than on, but I don't think we're going to see a washout today, just some scattered rain. Tropical storm Elsa. Winds are at 50. It's moving to the northeast at 31, so it's going to be out of here fairly quickly, pushing off towards the north and east as we head towards your weekend. Our forecast for today, calling for those off and on showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm, but generally just rain. South winds at 5 to 10. Highs today will be into the middle 80s, and then for tonight, back down into the 70s with a few showers lingering, I think, along the coast. Rain chances down to 40% on Saturday, all the way down to 20% on Sunday, so really not a bad weekend. I think Sunday will be a little bit better chance to get outdoors than Saturday, and then we'll keep that 40% chance around Monday through Wednesday of next week down to 30% by Thursday.
All right, get out and enjoy the weekend here.
Yeah, you know, we've all been getting ready for the Olympics coming up on the 23rd. We're excited for that, but you don't have to wait until the Olympics to have some fun. We have something that may rival it right here in Southeast Texas. And you can get ready for it. Coming up this weekend, the Bow-Olympics. I
love it. You know, it's a brand new idea. It's a fun idea hosted by the Beaumont CVB that's going to bring Olympics to Beaumont Cajun style, which is something kind of new. Our Kara Willis is out there right now, and she's got more on this awesome looking event here. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am in my gator costume. There are going to be some gator races this weekend, and I am ready. I've got the right shoes on, some pants, and we're ready for the Bow-Olympics. So we're excited. We're here at the Beaumont CVB with my friends here. I've got John Quartz. He's with the Southeast Texas Celtic Association. So, John, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us exactly what the Celtic Association is. Let's start there first.
So we're a group of athletes that compete in the Highland Games. It's a series of events. We throw stones and weights. There's a big caber that we throw. And so we're going to be at the Bow-Olympics from 1 to 4:30. We're going to have one of the events. It's called the weight over bar. We've got two of the weights here that we're going to be throwing.
Can I feel how heavy they are?
Certainly.
Okay, let's try it. See if I can. I'm up for the challenge. Oh, I don't think I can do it, John. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. So you're actually going to be throwing these at the event?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. So we can expect to come and people can actually try this themselves?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see that. Well, if you have been planning on coming to see some of this awesomeness this weekend, there are some things you can look forward to. So if you're up for the challenge, here's a list of fun activities that you can look forward to. So there's art and music from 11 to 4 p.m., a kiddie corner with a bubble palooza all day. That's my type of party. Say bubbles, I'm there. There's foodie fun. There are other outdoor activities, but definitely come out. It is starting tomorrow at 11 a.m., and we hope to see you there. Coming up, I'll be doing some other activities like some putt-putt that you'll be able to see. Stick around. Back to you guys.
The putt-putt and the weights right there.
That there's anything like this. over here in this part of the world.
I did!
Hey, it's still ahead. Road Trip Texas, it's back, and this time we're in East Texas showing you the incredible Caddo Lake. Stick around.
It's summertime. That means a lot of people are going on vacation, hitting the road. And if you don't want to go too far with your family, Sean Giggy's got you covered.
Yeah, his next stop, he's headed for the water unlike anything else you'll see in Texas. Check it out.
There are nearly 7,000 lakes in Texas, but only one like this. Caddo Lake is only 3 hours east of Dallas on the border of Texas and Louisiana. But visitors who come here are transported to another world.
They can't believe that there's anything like this over here in this part of the world.
This is Billy Carter. I interviewed him during my last trip to Caddo Lake when it was cold outside, obviously. Billy took people on tours of the lake for more than 50 years, up until his death last month. And he told me there's something about this lake that just draws you in.
It's one of those places that just keeps bringing you back. It's like a big magnet.
Caddo Lake is an internationally protected wetland, and it's obvious why. You'll see bayous with cypress trees covered in Spanish moss and float through endless waterways that lead to adventure. This isn't just another lake where you can do water sports or speed across the water. And you probably don't want to swim either, unless you like alligators.
And I've seen them.
Billy said he's seen a lot more than that. Otters, beavers, snakes, frogs. Caddo Lake is one of the most ecologically diverse places in Texas. But it's not just for sightseeing. You can fish, kayak, camp, and hike in the nearby Caddo Lake State Park. By the time you get home, you'll have emptied your tank. But you'll be filled with plenty of memories. From Caddo Lake, I'm Sean Giggy.
Well done, Giggy. Now everything is bigger in Texas, even our road trips. So you can find more ideas for your next summer adventure by streaming on Roku and also Fire TV.
Straight ahead, the best time of the morning here on Daybreak. We have your birthday shout-outs. You can celebrate along with us. Coming up next, it's now 6:22. Time to see who's celebrating. Check out this guy. Yeah, this is Demario McIntyre. He's turning 1 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Maya Turner. She is turning 25 today.
Pamela Clayton turning 51. We hope you have a great day.
And happy 74th birthday goes out to Shirley Jones. We hope you have a great day.
Jean Badges turning 75. Happy birthday.
And this week's cookie cake winner from Great American Cookie Company is Sherry Davis. So congratulations goes out to you.
And 12 News Daybreak giving you a chance to win a birthday cookie from Great American Cookies every Friday. So be sure to register to win at 12newsnow.com/contests.
Yeah, we want to wish, if you want to wish somebody you know a happy birthday, just go over to our website, 12newsnow.com/birthdays.
All right, let's check out the birthday forecast. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, there's scattered showers throughout the day, so keep that umbrella handy for your birthday. Temperature's not too bad. Into the 70s this morning and then lower to middle 80s as we go through the afternoon. Weather Watcher numbers in the 70s right now. Bevel Oaks, Bill reporting 74. Up in Deweyville, guys saying 75. We're at 76 here at 12 News. Woodville, Travis reporting 74. Old Salem, Stacey reporting 73. Coastal Marine forecast for today, looking at a southeasterly wind at 10 to 15 knots along the coast with seas from 2 to 4 feet. 83 is the Gulf water temperature. High tide at 5:52 this morning. That'll be the last one for today with a light chop on the inland lakes and bays. Mosquito meter over the weekend is going to be very high to extreme.
Sure, keep me off around. Next at 6:30, our state lawmakers are back in session per the governor's request after Democrats blocked changes to voter rights. How the controversial bill is stacking up this go-around.
It truly is strong to make a difference in people's lives.
And a look at the legacy of a Beaumont police officer killed in the line of duty 10 years ago. The time now, 6:26. We'll be right back.